flag that's 100 yards away.
Okay.
Okay, so that went left, not severe. Now I'm going to put the ball up in the sunshine there, okay? So I can see it a little better.
Okay.
Right over here, in fact.
Right.
Same.
When we go
over the white. Very good. I mean, that's what's frustrating about your game right now is you just hit an awesome A-plus shot, but it wasn't an A-plus swing.
Okay.
So, but then the next one with that 5 wood could be duck hook. Am I right?
You're right, but you're saying it's not an A-plus swing, so am I like compensating somehow?
Yes, you're a smart, athletic guy.
Okay.
That as you go out and play, your subconscious figures out ways to fix it, but then it doesn't last very long.
Right, that's true.
You could play 9 holes great and the back 9 terrible, or vice versa. Or you could play great one day and terrible the next.
No, that's right.
Or 3 holes great and 3 holes bad.
Right.
Am I right?
You're right.
All right, let's look at Tiger's book. All right, but you felt it break on the way back, didn't you?
Sure did.
Okay, so we got to figure out how not to break the Medicus.
Okay. You got to just keep it straight.
Oh, he's had this club, but he forgot it. All right, so.
Well, I did break it, but.
Now notice the ball went, say, 20 degrees to the left. So what you've been doing then to compensate, you've been aiming 20 degrees to the right.
Okay.
And then your swing pulls across the top. So really set up to the ball here.
Okay.
We don't. Okay, so what you need to understand is the club should be coming to here, all right, where the toe is to the sky. See, this is called the toe. It's to the sky. Okay, but your hands are way too tight to do it consistently. So lighten up.
Okay.
And then you bring the club to here, and then it goes up. Did it break? No, it didn't. So
Yeah.
it goes up and down, up and down. What you're doing, tighten your grip.
Okay.
And then you're bringing it over here, and it's breaking. You understand?
Yeah.
So lighten your grip pressure. Is that different?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I try to focus in on that, and then also just like shoulders.
All right.
Stiff.
That's where the work comes from, here.
Okay.
So light. Okay, now here's the next part of it.
Yeah.
Set up to the ball.
Okay.
This is your toe line. Your target line is parallel. Okay.
Okay.
Now, take it away. Take the club away, but don't hit the shaft of the club. See, that feels different, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. Am I coming too far outside?
No, that's what the pros are doing now. All right, do it again. Do it your way, though. Try to do it your way this time, the way you've always done it. So you hit the shaft all the way back. All right, do it again. Your way. Don't try to not hit do what you think you've been doing. Okay. Are you sure that's what you've been trying to do?
Well, I think I've been close. I've had it more closed.
Yeah. But what you've been doing,
But I've been wrapping it
that's
inside.
what you've been doing.
Okay. And that's something I've struggled with a long time.
Yeah. So that's your hands doing more work than your shoulders.
Okay.
Like you said, you tried this, you tried that.
Right, sure.
And then you got yourself confused.
Correct.
And your hands were trying to fix it with all these different swing thoughts you've had over the years.
Yep.
So we're going to try to simplify it. So set up to the ball.
Okay.
So yes, you were right. Take it away with your shoulders. Just think that right now. Obviously, you're not going to hit the ball, but just take it away. See, now, yeah, keep moving the shoulders. There you go. Club didn't break. Interesting. Isn't that interesting?
Really high too, which is good, I guess.
Well, I mean, you'll work on your flexibility. You don't have to go all the way back, but if you had a full swing, that'd be nice if you want to hit 7-iron farther. Okay, so do the same move from this, while I video you from this angle. Yeah, club didn't break.
A little left of target.
The orange line, that's your toe line, is aiming left of the target. This club on the ground, parallel to it like a railroad track, is going at the white flag.
Okay.
So now you need to set up square to that.
Gotcha.
And then do the swing where it's called the don't hit the shaft drill that we filmed just a minute ago. Okay, so 20% left. We'll fix that, but you tried. So hold on to the club.
Okay.
This is the move that Jim Furyk made famous. Bring it over here.
Yes.
That's what I want you to. Who else did it? Lee Trevino
did
Miller Barber, Bruce Litsky.
Okay.
Okay, so look, I'm out here, say at a 45-degree angle.
Okay.
Do a practice swing and try to get to my hand. Look at my hand. All right, try to bring the club over here. There you go. That's what I want this time. Wow, and went straighter. Isn't that amazing?
It is amazing.
You do kind of remind me of Jim Furyk a little bit. All right, a little bit left. Well, I can fix that, but I don't want to complicate things. All I want right now, another way to remind yourself is to swing. Put an object out here like the ball right now. You're trying to start your backswing towards this ball. Yep. Wow, right over the flag, Tom.
That's it, huh?
Talk to yourself. This is your camera, your learning opportunity. What do you walk away, catch your breath?
Well, all right, yeah. So I've always struggled bringing the club in, but if I could just focus in on taking it out, right, and even exaggerate it, right, and then just have the shoulders move the club, right.
A learning principle in pretty much any physical activity is exaggerate the opposite. Okay. The opposite of the mistake.
Right.
You just said it correctly. I've been bringing it over here behind my back.
Right.
I need to try to bring it over here,
okay,
way out in front of me. But what it'll do is it'll help me get right in the middle where I want to be. And that's what's happening. Okay, that grip is better. I got it going.
You got it.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Now, yeah, see, now do what you think you were doing. Yeah, that is bad. Good.
Okay.
Okay, went straighter. That's where I had adjusted it to go with the white sticks, white flags. So good job. Walk away, catch your breath. I call it the 8-second rule. It just takes you walking away. Good. Okay, you'll see if you rewind that how you brought the club back and you probably grabbed on with your right hand.
Yeah, I probably did.
Yeah.
Because I'm so right-hand dominant, you know.
All right, well, we can retrain you out of that. Okay, so
just,
here's an 8-iron. Put your 8. Okay, set up to the ball. All right, this is what Davis Love's dad taught me. Hit it with that type of grip. That's called the Davis Love grip.
just like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right thumb up in the air. Right over the flag.
How'd that work? That's so funny.
Yeah, see? It's right over the flag, just a little baby fade. What are the sensations, Tom, that you're experiencing?
Like my right hand isn't doing much.
Yes, hey, guess what it's been doing? It's been acting like my grandfather driving his truck.
Okay.
He always had 1 foot on the gas and 1 foot on the brakes. Was he fun to ride with?
No.
So it made him inconsistent. Okay, now look where your right foot is, where your right knee is. See, now you still didn't use your lower body, which needs to pivot on around there.
Okay.
So narrow your stance a little bit. Let me show you, do a practice swing. That means without a ball. Back up.
Okay.
Okay, feet narrower. Now watch my footwork. See how the right knee comes over the left knee? See how my right foot's on the tippy toe?
Mm-hmm.
There you go. There you go. So you haven't been thinking about that, have you?
No. I've been just trying to get the club path right.
Well, I mean, that's something you haven't been thinking about last month either.
No. Agreed.
Who's your favorite Kansas City quarterback? I haven't paid attention.
It's got to be Mahomes now.
Okay.
But I was a big Joe Montana fan.
Yeah, okay.
Even
good.
though he was mostly San Francisco, you know. But,
Yeah, you can't help but like Joe Montana.
yeah.
See, yeah, there's better footwork. Now, if your feet are a little closer together, it won't be as hard work. Now, take the video camera,
Okay.
walk over, and you keep it running. It's running. It's running.
Okay.
All right, so watch me.
Okay.
Left heel up, right heel up all the way to where the right knee can touch the left knee.
Okay.
So you don't have to do a lot. On your backswing, your left heel doesn't have to come up a lot. But just as you turn away, your weight shifts to the right, which brings, you allow your knee to move in. You don't have to tell your knee to go in. You don't have to tell your heel to come up. But allow your shoulders to turn. Where's my weight right now?
It's on your right leg.
See, because the power comes from my body. You've been holding on like a vice grip.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, as you loosen up your grip, the club can get to toe to the sky.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah, sure.
When you have tight grip, you do that,
Right.
which means you come back and the ball goes to the left.
Right.
So what we're trying to do, to summarize, is to loosen your hands.
Yeah.
Say this after me. Good drives
Good drives
depend on my hips and thighs.
depend on my hips and
But
thighs.
you've been grabbing on tight.
Yeah, yeah.
Am I right or wrong?
You're right. And I used to grab on a lot tighter too.
Did Joe Montana hold on tight and throw it, or did he have good footwork like Peyton Manning showed?
Yeah, he does.
And then you step and boom.
Yeah, sure.
So here's the deal. You need to work on your footwork. So watch my feet. Just focus. Where's my right heel? It's up. Where's my right knee?
Pointing, huh? Pointing to the target kind of, right?
Yeah. See how my knee went in?
Yeah.
Heels up, left knee in, left heel up a little bit. I don't have, I just turn like a good, oh, who was that great Kansas City guy that used to come here? The Kansas City owner, Royals, used to own a lot of houses here.
Oh, is that right? Well, Kaufman.
I think so.
Yeah, yeah.
Back in the 80s, particularly
Yeah.
when that third base, a lot of your players.
Yeah, George Brett and.
Yeah, Brett used to come out here all the time. Where's all my weight right now? Where's my belt buckle?
Right there,
See,
yeah.
when you get too wide,
Right.
you can't pivot. I'm not saying you were this wide, but it was kind of that smaller version.
I gotcha.
So, the purpose of the stick, which you have two of them in your bag,
I know, I do.
lay it, that's your toe line. So right now I'm going at the yellow flag.
Yellow,
Take
okay.
my posture. But you can see how I've pivoted like a good baseball batter. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
Now I'll pivot back like a good baseball batter. You hadn't been thinking about that.
Mm-mm.
Say this after me, Tom. Good drives.
Good drives.
Depend
Been
on
on
my hips and thighs.
Hips and thighs.
Say this after me, Tom. My power lies
My power lies.
in my hips and thighs.
My hips and
So
thighs.
you've been getting your power from your what?
Wrists. Arms.
Arms.
Yeah.
Do I look like I'm working hard?
No, sir.
I'll keep it running. See, you didn't know this, but I was ranked 5th in driving distance on the PGA Tour.
Is that right? I didn't know that.
1989.
Oh, good.
Look how supple I am. See that?
Yep.
See, I want my hands and arms relaxed.
Yep.
They're like a good second baseman or a tennis player. I want my feet ready to go. Here's that 5 wood. Boom. Where's my weight?
Little baby draw.
Now, part of that is because this is set up for a draw.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so my club, yeah, see, I can look at that and say this is set up for a little draw.
Uh-huh.
But that's part of that's one way to get you more distance. So that's another reason why we're going to play with this, and you can just got to keep those wrists loose so that you see the back of the left hand. Now you see the back of the right hand. Do you understand?
Yep.
See how loose my wrists are?
Yeah.
Another way. Am I working hard?
No.
All right, your turn.
All right, good.
Freeze. Do not move. Act like a statue. Do not move. See that arrow?
Mm-hmm.
Where it's aiming. Now if I take the line on the ball and match it to the line on the club head.
It's going left.
Alright, now let me just hold the club as still as possible. Walk away. Where's your club head aiming?
To the left.
Yeah, so if we want to go at your target, which is parallel to the orange stick, do you see the difference?
Mm-hmm.
Looks much better. Maybe it disoriented you a little bit. So you want to pay attention to that little dot at the end of the word steelhead. Steelhead is there for advertising, but it also tells us the club's in a good place.
Okay.
If that steelhead's over like that, what's happening to the club head?
It's close.
Yeah, so you want to see if that's on the top.
Okay.
Okay, so the ball's not hooking. Now, what are the major things you want to, that you have confidence that, wow, this makes the difference?
I think this was an eye-opener, the Davis Love rip, and because I am so right-handed, you know, and I know I try to hit with it, and just the looseness, and then the aiming part, but coming outside, I think is exaggerating that.
I mean, that's a higher, straighter ball flight, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Also, if you can find the Medicus in your garage.
Yeah, I got that somewhere.
That way.
Yours is more loose than mine, so I just need to
All right,
hold grease on it.
That's right. Well, or you adjust them, actually. Here's a 7 now.
Okay.
Over the white flag. Very good, Tom. What do you feel that you really, the intangibles,
how loose it is, how much I feel like out of control, even though it's better. You know, I hit the ball better, but I don't feel like I'm controlling it as much. But it seems to be.
Is golf an important part of your recreation in life?
Yeah, I think so.
Do you want to be able to relax and have more fun playing golf?
I do.
As well as play better?
I do.
Okay. mentalgolfworkshop.com.
Okay.
Mental golf, all one word, workshop, mentalgolfworkshop.com. The access word is Palmetto. That's Doug Weaver, Palmetto Dunes.
Okay.
So when you go to that website and you look at it and see if all the testimonies, okay, read about the philosophy. But here's what it would tell you. It would say, do this test, and in 20 minutes, all right, you answering golf questions.
Yeah.
How do you act when you play with the guys on Thursday in the work league? How do you play when you're playing with yourself? You know, how do you play when there's a group coming up behind you and you feel like you're being rushed? You know,
Right.
On and on, 20, 30 minutes worth of questions. And what they'll do is create a profile on you that tells you who you are as a golfer.
Okay.
It's called the DISC profile system. You ever heard of it?
Yeah, sure. I've taken that for work, and I use it for interviews and stuff like that. Yeah.
So what it'll do is it'll say, you know, Tom, we're not here to change you, but we're here to make you aware of your thought process.
Okay.
And if you take these 24 pages of recommendations, you'll be a better golfer.
That's good.
Doug Weaver, me, is trained to help you implement it.
Okay.
Okay, but it's not complicated. If you did it, you could just get started on your own.
Right.
But I can see that you just haven't really learned the essence of the game.
Right.
Say this after me, and it's in Tiger's book. Scientifically, golf is a game of opposites.
Golf is a game of opposites.
The harder I try,
the harder I try,
the worse I do.
The worse I do. And that's true. Yeah.
When I grip it tight,
when I grip it tight,
I lose my flight.
I lose my flight.
The ball doesn't go as far.
Right.
When I swing slow,
the
ball goes fast.
The ball goes fast.
See, you know. I mean, when you watched my ball flight, did you like it?
Yeah.
Did my swing, did my effort level look slow?
Yeah, it did.
And that's what, you're how tall?
6'2".
You got a lot of gravity. Put your hands up in the air. If you relax, your hands can go that high. Now go back down. Make a fist. Lift it up. That went slow, and I guaranteed it's 3 or 4 inches lower.
Yeah.
You feel that tension in there?
Sure.
Now, you can bring back down, relax, go up. You look taller. You understand?
Yeah.
So the point is, a relaxed body has a prerequisite. But you confessed about your grip pressure, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
What did you say about your grip pressure?
It's always been tight. It's always been.
Because you'd never been instructed, coached, to let go.
Yeah.
Letting go is going to do a lot of these mechanical things that I've tried to connect with you. If you leave here and you don't relax, you don't let go of the club, all that Doug Weaver said is going to be worth nothing.
I got you. So that's kind of the key right there.
Yes, you got to feel loosey-goosey, out of control. That's because you said in your summary. But when you get with the guys and you put $5 in, you don't want to lose $5.
That's right.
So you work hard because Dad taught you to work hard.
That's right. That's right.
But that's not golf. Golf's a game. We play. Say playful.
Playful.
I want to be more playful. I want to tell more jokes on the golf course.
I want to tell more jokes on the golf course.
I want to laugh more on the golf course.
I want to laugh.
Am I right or wrong?
You are right. You're not wrong.
So before I can, so if you're practicing here by yourself, you got to lighten yourself up.
Yeah.
So that you can mechanically do what Doug Weaver's asking you to do.
No, that's right.
So mentalgolfworkshop.com, password Palmetto. Doug Weaver, 843-338-9598. And one of the things that, if you really want to break through, I'm 60 years old. You're 60 what?
I wish. No, I'm only 50.
Or you got?
I'll be 56.
Well, forgive me. Hey, you're smarter than me, though. Okay. All right. I'm older than you. You're smarter than me. All right. So here's the deal. this is our game for this stage in life, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
In the next 10 years and 20 years.
Right.
You might as well learn how to play it correctly.
I agree.
And it's as much between your ears as it is in your mechanics.
Right.
And by saying I've never gripped it light means
Right.
you need to learn some of those mental processes.
No, that's right.
You ever watch the movie 7 Days in Utopia?
I don't think so.
All right, find it. If you want to come back, try to watch one of these movies before I watch you. Try to do mentalgolfworkshop.com. Watch.
That's this system, huh? That's good.
It is.
That's
and it's
good.
very, very, very professional.
Oh, that's good.
7 Days in Utopia. Say that.
7 Days in Utopia.
Robert Duvall is the star.
Oh, I like Duvall.
Okay. Next is The Legend of Bagger Vance.
I know that movie. With Will
But
Smith,
you
yeah.
need to watch it and pretend like you're the guy, Matt Damon, playing golf. And you need to let Will Smith, that's me, talk to you and straighten your game out.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah, sure do.
That's what the whole idea is. Will Smith comes out of the marsh, if you remember it.
Yeah.
Matt Damon's hitting golf balls at night, and he can't figure it out. He's starting to drink because he's worried.
Yeah.
And then this guy comes out of the marsh, what we have down here in the low country.
That's true.
And he says, I can help your golf game. What do you mean? Where'd you come from? Well, so that's where you are. It's as much mental as it is physical.
Yeah.
So I don't mean to harp on it. But
No,
a
that's
little
good.
bit of mechanics, a little bit of mental will take you a long way.
Okay, good.
Watch those movies.
All right, I will. 7 Days in
And they'll be
Utopia.
fun.
All right.
It's fun watching golf
That Tin
movies.
Cup's not good, though,
Well, it's kind of what you've been doing.
huh? Okay.
And,
Using a shovel?
well, he got all confused. He was
Yeah,
trying
sure.
all these
No,
different
that's
things.
Sure, that's right.
And the girl kind of unlocked him a little bit with all her techniques. See?
Oh, yeah, you're right. If you think about it, it was a mental thing for him, too.
It was. So, yeah, I just did. I mean, I got 8 movies I could send you, but you get those 2 down and that mental golf workshop,
Okay.
you'll go, okay, coach, I'm going to tell more jokes and have more fun with my buddies. I'm sincere.
Yeah, no, I agree.